Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Jamie, and this will be a reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you've never been to a tarot reading before, there are some rules. We don't apply any gender, so if you see a queen, king, emperor, empress, it really doesn't matter about the sex or gender. It's actually about the personality that'll be described. And if the reading just doesn't fit your life, it doesn't resonate, then just discard it. All the information to book private personal is in the information in the description, and all the information for memberships is in the perks where you hit the join button. If you want to check that out. Just kind of pulling the overall energy this week. Hey. Look at that, pulling your own energy. But you know what? I really like the energy so far. So we have Too Busy Winning, Romantic Love Affair. Look at the bigger picture, Full Moon in Sagittarius, and Retreat. Spoil yourself in the morning mist, breathe in nature's sweet scents. So give me this energy for Sag, please. So the overall energy is the King of Wands. The Emperor, Aries energy, the Page of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Eight of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Wands. And the Five of Swords. You know what? I feel you. Here's the thing is, I think that you do have a thing for a person. They they got that thing for you, you know what I mean? It's like they have fire and there's passion, and it's the sexy time is good or whatever. I feel like, you were talking to this person for a while, and then it's kind of like whatever you learned about them made you kind of decide that maybe you should cut off all the communication here. I think that you might realize that, there's still an attachment to someone else here in their life. It could be an earth sign, whether you know that or not, totally irrelevant. But to you, it's they're not over this person. And honestly, you're tired. I think this person gives you a fucking headache. That's the energy. Listening to this would be the type of person where it's they're all in your face they want something with you, but they won't shut the hell up about somebody else and all the things that they keep doing to them and all the things that they did do to them, and they don't know if they're ready for this, and they don't know if they want that because so and so. And it's even if this person wasn't relevant in their life, this person's relevant in their life. So maybe they have kids with this person, or they were married to this person, but either way, I feel to you, this ain't what you're looking for. This is not your style. It's I think that you literally just got so tired of listening to the nonsense about whatever was going on between these two people. And I think that because you're at such a good space in your life, you really couldn't be bothered by this person and their bullshit. It's you saw right through it. And I think where you're really dangerous is that you don't mind being alone. You you can have whoever you want, So to you, this person's an idiot. They're so stuck in the past that they actually aren't even paying attention to what's in front of them, and that's not your problem. And I think, maybe you have some feelings reserved towards this, but it doesn't really look that way. It kind of looks like you never let yourself get attached because this person was never able to even hide, that there was still a connection somewhere else. So, why is this relevant then? It's kind of a lot, but we'll see. Got the Three of Swords, the High Priestess, Cancer Pisces energy, the Ace of Wands. Death, Scorpio energy, the King of Cups, the Ten of Swords. The Two of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Pentacles. I think that your intuition is actually just really on point. This is a person who is heartbroken. How can somebody be emotionally available to you when they're still just broken over someone else? And I think that you can relate here. And I think that's actually the problem. Is like in the past you've been through something similar where like you could be, maybe even like sexually attracted to someone or something, but not really truly like available to them emotionally because you were so hurt over someone else. It's like maybe you feel like this person showed up karmic, to make you understand that like, maybe you shouldn't show up like this, where you're like telling someone about an ex or like still attached to someone else. But I feel like it's very relatable. It's almost like giving you the other side. It's like you've been put into a situation that's like the opposite of your role in it, in the same situation before. And maybe it was just to open you up so that you could really see things for how they are, Interesting. Very interesting, actually. So there's a few things here with it, is like you can't actually be angry at this person because you saw it from the jump that they were still, in fact, attached to someone else. But you felt like that actually might be the attraction because in the past you also weren't really ready. But you're also aware of the fact that people can't help who they love, but that you don't have to get hurt in the mix. It's like you're smart enough here to understand that you have to just let go of a person at the first red flag, and I feel like, you're smart enough to do that here. I feel like there's been a lot of changes that have been made where it's like I don't know, I feel like you don't get that emotionally involved up front, and that's a really important thing here, because this person, it's like, even they may not be juggling two people, I feel like it's more like they are actually struggling in life. It's you might be you were showing up to this person as like, maybe their therapist and they're like, little secret lover or something. But like, you're not here to heal a person, and you're not going to let them break you while they're healing. And I feel like this is actually really empowering. And I feel like you've been in the opposite situation before, where you were like so messed up over someone that like you were letting that spill into anything new that you were doing. But I think that, this is not derailing you. I think it's just going to be this really cool opportunity to look at something from a different perspective. Like, oh, I guess that was fair. I deserved that, but you ain't playing with me. Okay, what's the advice here? So I feel like, it's saying basically like you're already starting to figure out that somebody that you're dealing with here, or somebody that you've recently cut off and attached to someone, and this is definitely confirming that's true. In the advice, we have the Ace of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Yeah, the Eight of Swords there. It's like you already know this person's stuck and that you would essentially just really lose with this person. So I think you're doing the right thing here. I think you're being honest with yourself about what it is that you want and how this person really, they just are not going to be capable of doing that. Like, you will get hurt with this person. You see it already. And honestly, I do a lot of tarot readings, and I'm really proud of you because most people would still fall into this shit despite someone basically sitting in front of them and telling them that they're still in love with someone else. But you were like, hold up, skirt. You gotta go. You have a really good night. I don't feel like you're looking for a distraction or to just be played with, and that's good, you know. And I feel like this is why you're doing so well in life, is because you don't have somebody's dusty-ass son or daughter around stressing you the fuck out for no reason, you know. I'm just gonna let anybody come in and play with your life, and I like that. See you soon.